Hey everyone, some important updates for you. Be sure to drop a like because we have a lot to talk about today. Now, this is one of the upvoted posts on the Shiba Inu subreddit. Shiba Inu coin is an international currency with no nationality. Every nationality, every race, everyone and all over the world owns it. SHIB symbolizes the people's power because Shiba Inu is fully decentralized and we have strength in numbers. So if we check, will SHIB fleek Doge in market cap? And my own honest opinion is yes it will. Simply put, SHIB has actual utility. Doge still has to get there. Obviously, some work for Doge is done as Doge is not having its initial hype anymore. SHIB is miles ahead by the updates it's receiving, by the exchanges it's getting on, and by the hype it's growing by. So we see over here, even here it's 366,000 addresses for Ethereum, but what we can see is Shiba Inu has actually more. That is because Ethereum is delayed right now and Ethereum is adding some sort of burn. It's having Ethereum 2.0, which it means it will have lower transaction fees, which means Shiba Inu will have no lower transaction fees as well and faster ones at that, which means more people will get into Shiba Inu right now. So we're going to be seeing 600,000 pretty much soon, then 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, and that's going to be happening faster than you might expect. Very simply put, just look at this. Active Bitcoin miners now unlikely sellers thanks to profit boost, and this is coming from data. People are not selling their Bitcoin anymore, and it could be that we're getting that passive price increase for Shiba Inu. The upcoming record difficulty drop means Bitcoin is about to get a lot more profitable with a hash rate slowly returns to the network. Glassnode predicts, and difficulty drop a gift to remaining miners, and those who are mining right now, a lot of big miners will be coming back, buying back that China gear, because there's no more Chinese miners, right? This has massively dropped by about 70% so far. And what we can see here is more and more Bitcoin is being mined more than ever. And that's what I love. That's what I love to see, because this means people are again going to be buying Bitcoin. More people are going to be investing into it. For Glassnode, and the situation appears to be already under control. Miners are in transit, and those still online face a giant windfall. This is because later this week, Bitcoin's difficulty will drop by almost 25%. The biggest move down ever, meaning it will be more profitable to mine Bitcoin for the remaining miners. And this is the proof that Bitcoin never goes away. Even if it's cracked down by China, Shiba Inu and Bitcoin are always going to be around. And simply put, it costs at most 20,000 to mine one Bitcoin. The difference between that expenditure and spot price, which was 34,000 at the time writing, is plain. So if the cost to mine a coin is about 20K in the absolute worst of cases, probably it's closer to 13 to 14K to actually mine one Bitcoin. So to get one Bitcoin, you're spending 13K for a professional shops. How hard would you work right now to capture a 75% profit available to you? And that's the most important thing. This is going to bring big miners in, and people know that Bitcoin will increase. And if Bitcoin increases, Shiba Inu increases. Using data that puts Bitcoin's energy uses around a lot of gigawatts, the 75% profit opportunity open to miners with specific operating and capital expenditure. And that is if Bitcoin does not go up, and Bitcoin will go up so far from what I'm seeing. So this is some honestly very exciting news. Not only will people be mining Bitcoin more, but this will get new Shiba Inu and new Bitcoin investors into this, because if you know that Bitcoin is going to increase, you know that Shiba Inu is going to increase, and then you basically get this snowball effect where there's bigger and better investors coming in trying to get that profit. So Jay-Z and Jack Dorsey, so if you don't know who Jack Dorsey is, Twitter of CEO, owned music streaming service, could feature an NFT and a smart contract. And Jack Dorsey actually going huge on Bitcoin and huge on NFT. We could be seeing a lot of bigger updates, a lot of big brands coming in. And what exactly does this mean for Shiba Inu? Well, this is very mainstream development. comparison, we could be seeing titles 2019 were 66 million revenue, paling in comparison to 2.8 billion and 70.44 billion generated by Apple and Spotify, respectively, during the same year. So Tidal is lagging behind, but the spirit of what NFTs present, the spirit of just looking critically at how artists are compensated and of proving that is something that we want to spend a lot of time and a lot of our focus on going forward. With these blockchains and these smart contracts, you can write the contract today to say any sale that happens, I want to receive 10 or 30%. So Jack Dorsey and both Jay-Z are trying to make it easy for people buying NFTs. And guess what? People who want to buy NFTs have to buy Bitcoin. And it's so super simple, which in turn, again, drives the prices of Bitcoin up. And that increases the price of Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu is going to be growing slowly. And the most important thing, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says the goal for cryptocurrency exchanges is to list every asset that is legal possible. And the important factor about this is, from what I'm seeing, if this is true, then Leash could also get listed, right? Leash being one of the biggest things. So I'm only going to be going through the brief here, but Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong said in a tweet that the goal is every crypto asset is legal possible. And Shiba Inu having a whole ecosystem of tokens, having Bone on there, having Leash on there, we will be seeing a lot more Coinbase listings, a lot more things happening with these coins that are connected with Shiba Inu. He followed this up by saying his company does not offer opinions on the value of each asset. Investors should not take a listing on Coinbase as an endorsement of any token, of course, to legally protect himself, which is obviously fine. There's a lot of coins down there that just fall over time, but we can see that they're trying to list all coins. They're basically becoming an eBay or Amazon, from what I remember, for coins, which is super exciting to see because Coinbase is going places, and Shiba Inu being on Coinbase is obviously good news. Now, if we check over here, more big companies partnering up. Wood recently asserted the crypto downtrend has improved the chances of a Bitcoin ETF securing regulatory approval, and teams up with 21 shares to file for Bitcoin ETF. And if we get another ETF, we could be seeing another big partnerships coming up. Submitted in partnership with European exchange traded product code issuer 21 shares, the ETF would be listed on Chicago Board Option Exchange. And again, these are big investors. They're not small anymore. They're not putting in $1,000. They're putting in millions into Bitcoin. They're sometimes even putting in billions from rich people on their yachts. And if we see that, that would make Shiba Inu again explode. And yes, it's been exploding for a while. It's been dropping for a while. But long term, you do not realize how good of a potential this is. Great folks at over 21 shares just filed on Bitcoin ETF partnerships, and we're seeing more and more partnerships happening. ARK is a big investor in crypto space, holding shares in Grayscale's Bitcoin and Ethereum Trust in addition to Coinbase stock. And not only that we're seeing ETFs, so basically that you can trade them as stocks. The most important thing here is a lot of people are using ETFs. A lot of people that are investing into AMC, into GME, so GameStop, are going to be going into crypto. And I'm talking about Shiba Inu. And again, Shiba Inu being a meme out there. If Wall Street Bet decided, to actually invest into Shiba Inu, that would be crazy. Of course, the chance of that is not going to be strong, but they're already talking about it. So we could be seeing big things happening if Wall Street Bets and Shiba Inu collaborates. But I'm just speculating here. From the most important thing, earlier this month, the SEC delayed decisions on 2 major Bitcoin ETFs, but it's happening. The mainstream adoption is still happening. And the most important thing, if we check the state over here, they are actually accepting crypto. The politicians are accepting crypto, and that's what we want to see. I already read this in my previous video, just wanted to add something here. They accepted crypto since August 2020 after working with BitPay last year. We've been talking about this since I had this job and my campaign started accepting cryptocurrency. In fact, I might have been the first member of Congress to accept cryptocurrencies for his campaign. So probably in the first time, donating and crossing the T's that took less than a month after a final decision was made. And we can see if basically this big campaign start accepting crypto, they will look very positively at that. And if we see that, we could be seeing those bigger changes. It's unclear when they will actually begin that, but they will begin. It will be integrated. And these potential crypto donors want Congress to take more action on the virtual cryptocurrency industry. So if they're donating, to such big organizations, political campaigns, and those political campaigns get elected or get voted on and they actually win, imagine what happens with Bitcoin. Yeah, maybe we got 1 million donated in crypto and now we won. Maybe we should be accepting Bitcoin in the banks and in this and that state. And same going for Shiba Inu. If they start accepting Shiba Inu, right now they can donate Bitcoin Cash, Ether, XRP, Dogecoin, DAI, wrapped Bitcoin, USDC, and PAX. In the future, Shiba Inu will probably be one. And if someone donates, 2 trillion of maybe SHIB, what would that look for SHIB? We already saw the Vitalik Buterin donation. We're going to be seeing much more donations in the future, but this is looking very well for Shiba Inu right now. The last administration had fits and start in this area, and they're still doing this, but this is something very exciting to see because the crypto donations are a big thing. And anyway, be sure to drop a like. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and see you until next time.